Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a requested video. I had done a video a while back, maybe a week or two ago, sharing with you guys indie brands from the US that I wanted to support and try and showcase on my channel. And it was very, very welcomed. I was so happy to see so many people love that idea, love that I'm going to try new brands that we've never really heard of. Speaking of which, some of them I have already purchased some things for. If you haven't already seen it, it'll be in my indie series, indie brand series that I have going on. But anyway, I had mentioned that I do have some international indie brands that I do want to try, and a lot of you wanted me to do that. So I compiled my list. I have 7 brands that I do want to try and share with you guys. These are from all over the world, very accessible for me, so I'm sure they'll be accessible for you. But before I get into them, if you're new to my channel, welcome to the family. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video. If you do like it, it helps me out so much. And let's get on with the indie brands. Alrighty, you guys, so I have 7 like I mentioned. I do apologize if I am pronouncing these incorrectly. I am doing the best that I can. A lot of these have caught my eye in one way or another, and I am very, very interested and excited to play around and see what I can come up with and purchase from these brands. So the first one that I have is Nabla Cosmetics, and I'm sure you've heard of this one. They have come out with palettes, and there are some bigger YouTubers that have mentioned them, but I am specifically more interested in their single shadows. Not so much their palettes, but their single shadows. Obviously, they do have palettes, eyeshadow palettes. I think they have 2 so far, and they have their single shadows. The single shadows is what I'm interested in. They seem beautiful. They seem amazing. I've only seen a few channels showcase their single shadows, and they are stunning. This is a indie brand that is in Italy, so if you're anywhere in that vicinity, I'm sure if you're anywhere in Europe, you don't have to pay for customs or taxes or anything. You can get them shipped to you quicker than they would come to me. The second one that I have is Cleone, I think that's how you say Cleone Cosmetics. Cleone Cosmetics. I'm sorry. I'm trying the best that I can. This is a Canadian-based indie brand, you guys. I was this close of getting their bundle set. They just came out with a new palette, the what is it called? Archeo palette, and they had the Paleo palette. They had those at a bundle set. I missed out on it. They are sold out, and I don't know if she is replenishing those. They look beautiful. They're probably only going to have one or the other. They are a bit more expensive. Each palette for US, it's like $51, and the other one's like $55. So they are a bit higher than your normal indie brands that I have purchased from. But they do have bundle sets, and I'm pretty sure they're going to have some sort of sale going on during the holiday seasons, or discounts, or, you know, getting things out to get new things in. My understanding with this brand is they do everything by hand. The palettes that they come in are actually drawn by hand, put together by hand, glued together by hand. The eyeshadows are pressed by hand. Everything is done by hand. There's nothing that's manufactured with this brand, and that's why it's a little bit more expensive, but it is more unique because not every single palette's going to look exactly the same. So that is one that is very high on my list. I do want to try. As far as I understand right now, they only sell palettes. And if they have leftover singles that didn't go into palettes, they'll sell those. The third one that I have is Brush Tribe Cosmetics. This one has palettes in their line, and there's one in particular that's very colorful, very beautiful. Oh my goodness. I have seen so many beautiful looks on Instagram with this palette, and I am so intrigued by this brand. It seems like it's catering towards the darker skin, darker tones, and darker complexions. And I love those type of brands because I know that their pigments are going to be rich, saturated. They're going to get on your eyes, and they're really going to stay put. So I'm very interested, and this one is based out of the UK. Fourth one is a relatively new one. They just came out with their very, very first eyeshadow palette, and I am all over this one. It's very reminiscent of Juvia's Place, the way their feel is, the way that they have their packaging. It just reminds me so much of Juvia's Place, and I am such a fan of them. It's called Zuri Cosmetics. Zuri Cosmetics is based out of the UK. Their first eyeshadow palette has like very wearable shades, and what I mean by wearable shades, They have those pops of colors, but the wearable shades are not your typical browns. They'll have burgundies, they'll have cranberries. So they'll have their wearable shades, but it's not your typical browns like Morphe does. So their first palette they come out with looks beautiful, and they're reasonable prices, and I really want this one a lot. So this one's bumping up on my list as well. Fifth one is a Pigment. Oh my gosh, I've only seen 2 people speak about this, and these pigments are so good, and they're so inexpensive, you guys. Oh, I don't know. I'm giving myself a few days to kind of relax to see when I'm gonna purchase these, because it seems like they're flying off the shelf. This one is Seagull Cosmetics. Her Instagram name is Tammy Tanuka. This one is based out of Russia. She has an Etsy website. She's Etsy, I don't know what you call it, Etsy line. She sells them off of Etsy. I don't know what you call it, but she does sell them off of Etsy, and her pigments are just so beautiful, you guys. You have to check out her Etsy shop. It's just so beautiful. They have those duochrome shifts. Everything is just very, very chrome, very, very metallic, and I love that. They don't have glitter. Not all of them have glitter. They are stunning. Her pigments come in different sizes, so if you want just a small amount, they're very reasonable prices. And from what I hear from people who have purchased from them that live in the United States, you pay like $10 for shipping, and you get them actually not bad. They normally take like 3 to 4 weeks to get to the United States from Russia, but she's so good that she'll get them to you at least in 2 weeks. So this one is definitely my number one I want to purchase from. I already have a cart full of things that I want to get. I'm just holding off because there's a US brand that's re-releasing all her stuff, so I'm waiting for her. If I'm not interested in anything for her, which I highly doubt, I'm going to go with this one. But I am so wanting some of hers. They look beautiful. Next one that I have is a very, very new indie brand as well. I'm hoping I'm going to say this right. It's called Igneous Cosmetics. I'm so sorry. This one's another one that caught my eye. They sell single shadows. They have those imprints on their single shadows that look so beautiful. They're just starting out, so I really want to try them, really support them. They seem to know what they're doing. They already have a great presentation. They have already gotten a little bit of buzz, so I'm very interested. And this one is another Canadian one, so if you're in Canada, I got you 2 of them. These are beautiful, stunning. Again, she's just starting out, so she doesn't have a full line of eyeshadows yet, and as far as I can see, it's only single eyeshadows that she's starting out with, and they seem like they're those shimmery satin kind of ones, that the chromy kind, those beautiful ones that look like they're wet on your eyes. Those are the ones that she seems to be pulling out right now. Last but not least is Certify. Certify is a brand that is from the UK, and there is one particular palette that is just beautiful. I think it brings about 20 shades in the palette, and it is this way. It's elongated instead of horizontal to vertical, and it's all beautiful bright colors, but there's color stories within the palette. So there's rows of 3s, and it seems like to me when I saw this palette, I could do trios. I could do trios of different shades. So it's like trios of blues, trios of yellows, trios of oranges, like there's not just a mishmash of anything. They're all bright colors, but it's like all bright colors within the same family. So you can do a look of just all blues, of all greens, of all, you understand what I'm saying? So this one seems like a very cohesive, colorful, bright palette. And it's very rare to see this in the bright eyeshadow, world. It's always like brights and electrics, and you gotta like pull things in or only use 2 to 3 shadows. This one seems like it's all in one, and it does bring a black if you want to smoke anything out. This one I really want. It is beautiful. I have put it in my cart to see with shipping how much it would be. This is going to cost me with shipping about $50 US. I don't know about customs and things. I don't know how that works. I've never really done it, so I don't even know. But that is the last one that I do want. I am interested. All of these have something specific to bring to the table to my collection. I have rarely ever purchased anything overseas, so I am very excited to do this and to support those smaller ones. Just like I am a smaller YouTube and there's so many people that want to support me, that's what I want to do to them. I want to share these with you guys, and I'm not even kidding you. The few ones that I have since my US indie brand video went up that I have purchased, I purchased from 3 already. They've all come out cheaper than any palette that I would have purchased either from Too Faced, Urban Decay, all the Astilla. They're all been 40 or under, like $40 under, and that's including shipping and tax. It is ridiculous, and the pigmentation and the quality is so good, you guys. I want to share these with you guys before they blow up and they're constantly being sold out, because you know there's going to come a point where these are all going to be at that point, and I'm very excited for them to get to that point. So I will list and link all of these down in the description box, as I've always had with any of these videos. Thank you guys so much for watching and requesting this video. I hope you guys look into these brands, look to see what you have. If there's any that I do not mention or did not mention in this video, please let me know in the comment section, because I'm always looking for the newest and greatest one to share with you guys here on my channel. Try something different, you know, something new to the table, to my collection, because I've been getting bored recently, and this just excited me, and I've just been like reborn again with makeup. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I will catch you guys in my next video, and don't forget that a smile is the best makeup a girl can wear. Bye guys.